Hello everyone, I'm Joao Svidzinski. I'm composer and researcher at University Paris 8 in France and University Federal de Paraíba in Brazil. I will present today a small tutorial about live patching with Kiwi and Faust, and we're preparing a live patching section in International Faust Conference that will be held in soon in December on Wednesday at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. in French time. So everyone is able and invited to join us and to work with together in a live patching section. So this tutorial is just to prepare and to present QE and how we can work together. The first thing to do is to download QE. You can go directly on the website, so QE universityparis8.fr. It's the link is below here. You can download it, and here on the site you can access the source code in GitHub, the documentation, and download the 3 version of QE. So I have already my computer, so I just present you the documentation. It's a quick documentation, and you have everything to start with QE. It's quite easy if you're already introduced to Max and Pure Data. It's the same idea. It's a modular software, and the name of the objects is almost the same of QE and Max. That's the easier to start. The idea of QE is to collaborate, so to patch together with a lot of people, and that's the main idea of the software. If you download it, as soon as you open it, so you just need to register it to have access to the server, and then you can log in. Since you log it, you have access to all the patch made by QE. So all the patch, they are not in local, but in the hosted in the server, in a server. So I made our patch Faust conference here. I open it and it's completely empty. When you do normally when you do live patching, we start from scratch. So we start from in a completely empty patch, and we start patching from object to object. So here, just to introduce, the first thing to do is to check the audio. So my audio is nice. It's my built-in output, and then I can see that I have digitation. So like in Paris, like in Max and Pure Data, I can lock and unlock digitation, the mode to patch. So here I can patch. So if I click N to new object, and I can make, for example, oscillator and something like that, and then I can just play it as we do in Pure Data and in Max. Okay, so if I do that, I click here and I listen to it. Okay, that's our first example. And here I'm alone. If I click it here, I'm alone, but I can right now log my second account. So I just enter. You see that we are not alone. We have two. Actually, it's me in my second account. And now I can work together. So for example, here I can change the values, but my second account will not see the control values, because we are just sharing the patch, not the DSP signal, neither the control. To share control, we need another object. The name is hub, for example, and then when I do click here, I can share all the control information from one patch to another. So for example, if I go to my second account, now I can drag, and you see that this one will change because I'm changing the control with a hub. So if I click here, actually I'm not sharing the signal, but I'm sharing the control with a hub. So that's really important to know. That means that every user in Kiwi section will have a different version of our section, because the DSP is not shared. So that's a really small example. Another important stuff to know: when someone is control is changing the patch, we see that's highlighted in yellow. It means that my second account, the second user, is changing the patch, and he can also make commenters. So hello, and here I see hello. I can even chat, for example, hello to, and so on. Okay, so for our live section in the Faust conference, we use Faust, of course. So choose Faust in Kiwi, it's quite easy. We have an object name is Faust. I just need to say how many inputs and output it has, so just one and one, and then I can open a window with a message. I can say editor, and then I can open a window, and here I can code in Faust. So I made something really simple. For example, just to make an example, I leave the addition here, I can drag here, and then I can use my Faust to make a white noise. Okay, it doesn't work. I just need to synchronization, and then it works. So that's just a small example. The Faust code it's in the hosted in the server as well. So as soon as you create it and you change it, it's in the server. And of course, we don't need a Faust to make a white noise. So for our section, we can make, for example, we can pick some code already done. So here it's an example of a delay made by University Paris 8 students. So I can just steal it. I pick here. So now we have the code here, and for example, we can start our live coding section with this example. For example, I can make a SF player, and I can put it here, and then I will just midtown, for example. And now we can start our live patching. Okay, that was just an introduction to how we can patch in Kiwi with Faust, and from now we can do everything we want. So just a last information about it. Don't hesitate to record what you do. So we can make a recorder here of the what you're doing here, and then we can share our recording, and as everyone will have a different musical result, as we don't share DSP. Our recording will be different, so it may be a good idea to record our section and then compare if the other participators, so to see how it works in another computer. Okay, I hope it was clear. I would make just that in our first patch, and then we can do what you want during the live patch section. Of course, the advanced Faust user, you can change the Faust code, or even you can start another Faust code during the section. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you will join us in our live coding section.